Screen test. Take 1. Alya.
Assalamualaikum and good evening. Today, I'm Kiri. I will discuss about the best exercise or sport would appeal to these youth for having a good future leader. In my opinion, the best sport that should have given for the future leader is the jungle trekking. It is because, as we can see, jungle trekking is suitable for both sexes, which is male or female, so that they don't have to worry when they want to join this activity. Other than that, their time will spend wisely, which is, as we can see nowadays, teenagers like to spend their time at shopping complex, at cyber cafe, so they will spend a lot of money, a lot of their parents' money to buy a new thing. So this is the best exercise for the teenagers, I think. Other than that, when the teenagers join this activity, they will have a good communication skill, which is they will get a lot of friends that have a different races, so they will learn a new language, which is Mandarin, English, Bahasa, and others. Other than that, outdoor activities also can tighten teenagers' bond with each other, so they can have a lot of people in group to go for jungle trekking. For conclusion, I strongly agree with my opinion, which is jungle trekking will produce a good future leaders. Thank you.
Screen test. Take 1. Alya.
Assalamualaikum and good evening to each one of you. Today's topic is about why youth nowadays are more likely to be attracted to swimming. Firstly, I think that youth are more likely to be attracted to swimming because swimming is a very good exercise, as it is exciting and it also keeps them fit. As youth are most likely university students, so through this kind of sport or exercise, they can release tension, stress, and depression towards all the tons of assignment that they have given. Moreover, it is also good to women, as women are more likely to choose indoor activities because some of them are wearing hijabs and some of them are too shy because people keep staring, so they can afford it at exclusive private club or private pools. Moreover, swimming is good for our cardiovascular system, as it is good for our heart, lungs, and muscle. For instance, KPM students also go to Pusat Aquatic in Kuantan, so it is truly proven that youth attracted to swimming. Secondly, swimming can improve their communication skills. They can meet foreigners and they can find new friends. Through their meeting, they can learn a new language, so they can boost up their self-perception, the way people see them. Secondly, they also can intensify their leadership qualities. As like I said before, it is good for communication skills. So they can build up a good leader. The leader can build up a new swimming team so that.
Screen test. Take 2. Alya.
Timer.
Huh? That's right.
So I can just stop.
Screen test. Take 3. Alya.
Assalamualaikum and good evening to each one of you. Today I'm going to talk about why youth are more likely to be attracted to swimming. Firstly, I think that swimming is a very good exercise, as it is exciting and keeping them fit. Because youth most of them are university students, so they can release tension, stress, and their depression with swimming. Moreover, it also can keeps them cool, as we all know that Malaysia is a quite hot country. Moreover, it is good for our cardiovascular system, as it is also good for our heart, for our lungs and our muscle. For instance, KPMIM students go to Pusat Aquatic in Kuantan, so that from this situation, it is truly proven that youth attracted to swimming. Secondly, it can improve their communication skills by meeting foreigners. They can find new friends, so they can learn other language. Through this kind of meeting, they can boost up their self-perception, the way that how people see them. Moreover, by swimming, youth can intensify their leadership qualities. As like I said before, swimming is good. Swimming can build up. Can build up a new leader by if the leader is a very good communicator. So the leader can build up a new swimming team, so they can improve their swimming skill. In sum, I strongly believe that swimming is good for youth, as it is good exercise, improve their communication skill and can intensify their leadership qualities. Thank you.
Screen test take 1, Auni Athirah.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and a good evening, IB to one and all. Okay, today I have been given a topic about the problems that need to be urgently addressed in Malaysia. So my point is over-dependence on foreign workers. Okay, so I have came up with 3 reasons to support my point. The first one is, it is not a stable situation because there are too many illegal workers. We can see this especially for women and ladies. The foreign workers, when they are wandering around the shopping mall and they keep harassing us, it feels a bit uncomfortable. Okay, for my next point, apart from that, another reason is we should train our own people. For this point, especially on youngsters and undergraduated students, by having this thought, it can help them. It can help them to get the job, and also can help in our economy. So it can also sustain our country's name, because
Screen test take 2, Auni Athirah.
Okay. Assalamualaikum and a good evening, IB to one and all. For today, I have been given a topic about the problem that needs to be urgently addressed. So my point is over-dependence on foreign workers. With this point, I have came up with 3 reasons. For the first one is, it is not a stable situation when there are too many illegal workers. Plus, when there are too many of them, and they keep wandering around, it can
Screen test take 3, Auni Athirah.
Assalamualaikum and a good evening, IB to one and all. For today, I have been given a topic about the problem that needs to be urgently addressed. So my point is over-dependence on foreign workers. Okay, so with this point, I have came up with 3 reasons. The first one is, it is not a stable situation. As we all know that when there are too many illegal workers are around, especially for women and ladies, it is a bit uncomfortable, because sometimes they keep harassing us. We can see that in shopping mall. Okay. Apart from that, another reason is we should train our own people. By having this thought, we also can help them to get the job, and also can help to balance our economy. So without a doubt, we can sustain our country's name.
Screen test take 4, Auni Athirah.
Assalamualaikum and a good evening, IB to one and all. So for today, I have been given a topic which is the problems that needs to be urgently addressed. So my point is over-dependence on foreign workers. With this point, I have came up with three reasons. But the first one is it is not an uncomfortable situation. You can see this. You can put yourself in our shoes when you see foreign workers are wandering around, especially in mall, and they keep harassing us, especially women and ladies. It is a bit uncomfortable for us. Okay, so apart from that, another reason is we should train our own people, especially on youngsters and undergraduated students. By having this thought, it can help our own economy and keep the unemployment rate down. So, moreover, it will also sustain our country's name without other country question on how we manage those problems, especially in employment job. Last but not least, it also will influence in the side of health perspective. Okay, we can see that if we import employers from other country, they might have brought disease to us, and we know that disease is some kind of sensitive problem that we are facing right now, and it might cause to death. So all in all, I do agree that over-dependence on foreign workers should be addressed urgently, because of the first one is it is an uncomfortable situation. The second one is we should train our own people, and the third one is it will influence our health perspective. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Screen test, take one. Ayu Amira. Action.
Assalamualaikum and good evening to examiner and all candidates. Okay, the topic given today is Malaysia still face some problem, even though it is already developed in the last 55 years. Okay, and the problem that I think that need to be urgently addressed is an ever-rising increase and ever-increasing crime rate. Okay, firstly, there are many types of crime that happen in Malaysia, such as rape, robbery, kidnap, and even murder. The latest case is the girl who got stabbed in here and killed. Okay, and the next point is it is not safe to all level of people. It also includes children. They will easily get kidnapped if they play outside of their house. And he also targeted to female youngsters or maybe adults for the case of rape if they even walk alone in a quiet place. For adults, they might be being robbed and murdered even if they are in their own house. Okay. Okay, for my last point is Malaysian will be afraid that there will be something happen to them and they live in fear. Okay. They think that they cannot leave the house because they will worry that they will get kidnapped or maybe even murdered. And this will lead to many other cases where robbery can happen in house. And for my conclusion is ever rising crime rate is important. Is a problem, and it has many types of crime and not safe to all level of people, and citizens will be afraid. Thank you.
Screen test, take one, Fara.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to everyone. So today we are talking about Malaysia has achieved a great deal in 55 years of independence. In my opinion, educational excellence has been our greatest success. Thus, I have came up with several reasons. Firstly, it is because of the excellent world-class institutions of learning. As you know, our country's institutions have been accepted internationally. Therefore, we can see many foreign students enjoy studying in our country, Malaysia. For example, there are a lot of Arabian, Nigerian and Americans who enjoy studying in our country, Malaysia. Okay, cut.
Screen test take 2, Farah.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good evening to everyone. Today we are talking about Malaysia has achieved a great deal in 55 years of independence. In my opinion, educational excellence has been our country's success. Thus, I have came up with several reasons. Firstly, it is because of the excellent world-class institutions of learning. As you know, our country's institutions have been accepted internationally. Therefore, we can see many foreign students who enjoy studying in our country, Malaysia. For example, there are a lot of Arabian, Nigerian and Americans who are studying in UIA, Lim Kok Wing and MMU. Some of them are even staying in Malaysia for the sake of education. It is also my opinion that trained teaching staff is one of the reasons, because as we all know, our educators have high qualifications with minimum degree. So they are highly trained to educate students from all over the world. Apart from that, most of our educators can speak English, which is a bonus for us to be able to communicate with the foreign students. For instance, in Japan, they need to at least learn a basic Japanese for them to enroll there, which it could be a hard thing for most of them. In conclusion, I strongly feel that educational excellence has been our greatest success because of the reasons which are our country has excellent world-class institutions of learning and trained teaching staff. Thank you.
Screen test take 1, Sarah.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. Okay. Evening, Sarah.
Screen test take 2, Sarah.
Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum and a good day to all of you. So today I, as a candidate A, will talk about young people in the country today should take an active interest in ensuring that more foreign businessmen set up companies in Malaysia. So there are factors that I think will draw more businessmen to our country. Okay, alright, so I think why more foreign business people will set up companies in Malaysia if we are eco-friendly. Okay, why is eco-friendly? Because nowadays world is in an environmental crisis. Okay, so why I say environmental crisis is nowadays many problems such as erratic weather, flash floods, poor air and water quality, and also rising temperatures. So that will cause like environmental crisis in Malaysia. Okay, so now our target is we want to attract the foreign businessmen. Okay, so many businesses now is taking seriously, okay, on the environmental issues. Okay, so now they want to promote an eco-friendly culture. So why not Malaysia should do the eco-friendly culture? Okay, and then their customers also want to be convinced. Okay, I mean the customers lah, also to be convinced that the products they purchase are eco-friendly. Okay, and then we must provide recycling facilities and have strict environmental laws. Okay, so that is my point and elaboration on the topic, and that's all. Thank you for listening. Thank you.
Screen test take 1, right.
Assalamualaikum, I bid to one and all. I am as a candidate C, and the topic that we've been given is factors that we think will draw more businessmen to our country. In my opinion, more foreign business, people will set up companies in Malaysia if we are politically stable. Well, I have 3 points with me now, which are seek peacefulness among us, overcome disruption, and obtain prosperity surrounding. Peace is vital in any business. We cannot conduct business in countries if there is political unrest, or easier said, political instability. It will affect the calmness of us that lives as a community. Secondly, if everything is disrupted, how can we convince them to run a business in our country? For example, the disruption that usually happens in our country is work, transportation, supply, electricity, water disruption, and etc. Hence, we need to be wise enough to avoid any disruption to happen. Last but not least, we need to make them believe that our country is in prosperous and safe environment. If they themselves fear for their life by seeing several kind of crimes that happen, they might think on why they should endanger themselves, and why they should do business in our country. So they might don't want to invest anything in order to avoid any loss in their business. In conclusion, ensure peacefulness, continuity, which is overcome disruption, and safety by obtaining prosperity are the factors which I believe will encourage foreign business to set up companies in Malaysia. Thank you.
Screen test, take 1. Iffa.
Assalamualaikum to the examiner and to all candidates. I'm candidate B. I think that futsal is more likely to be attracted among youth in order to become a healthy future leader. When talk about futsal, first thing that comes out from my mind is team sport. I believe that every team sport needs a teamwork between the members. It's because they need to develop this kind of skill in order to become a successful team. Plus, they have to encourage themselves to practice this skill during playing the sport. Another things that I can give here is youth mostly they don't like to be alone. They like to be in the group. Especially they want to do everything. They are likely want to do everything with their members and friends. If the youth didn't practice this kind of skill in team sport, it will become a hard situation for them when they're facing the real job. Another interesting aspect I can see in this futsal sport is indoor sport. The youth, if they don't like to be at the outdoor activities, they can use this sport as their hobby. The benefits of this sport is they can avoid direct sunlight if they care about their beauty. It is because nowadays I believe that youth are most likely like to be seen in the public. Another reason why they want to avoid the direct sunlight when they're doing this in the sport, because it can help.
Screen test, take 2. Iffa.
Assalamualaikum to the examiner and to all candidates. I think that futsal is more likely to be attracted among youth in order to become a healthy future leader. When talk about futsal, first thing that comes out from my mind is the team sport. I believe that every team sport needs a teamwork in order to be a successful team. Another reason is because the team sport can help them to develop a leadership skill, which can encourage them to practice every day during their playing time. Another interesting aspect I found in futsal is the indoor sport. For those who hates the outdoor activities, they can play futsal as their hobby. This sport helps them to avoid direct sunlight, especially if they want to care about their beauty. For example, nowadays direct UV or direct sunlight can cause them to have the skin cancer, which is harmful for them. So, if a girl want to join in this futsal, which is indoor sport, they also can be involved. And with my last point, I would like to state that competitiveness in this sport, because this sport is played by two teams, it is a healthy competition. In short, I would like to conclude that futsal is the best sport in order to become a healthy future leader.
Screen test, take 1. Habibah.
Assalamualaikum to everyone. I'm candidate A. The topic that given to me is what exercise or sport would appeal to this youth to have future leader. In my opinion, the youth of today are more likely to be attracted to bodybuilding in the gym. It is because look at the number of the gym in our country. It like celebrity fitness concept. It is that have mushroomed in all towns, and all of these gyms are packed with the teenagers. Secondly, young people like to be in the middle of attention. They love to be seen in such trendy places. That is the reason why the gym have huge glass window where all the people exercising can be seen, and it's made them becoming at the center of the attention. Lastly, the gym are air conditioned. Nowadays, young people do not like the outdoor activities. It is because when they choose indoor activities, they can go there regardless.
And cut. Screen test, take 2. Habibah.
Assalamualaikum everyone. I'm a candidate A. The topic that has given to me is what exercise or sport would appeal to youth to have future leader. In my opinion, the youth of today are more likely to be attracted to bodybuilding in the gym. It is because look at the number of gym in our country, like celebrity fitness or fitness concept that have mushroomed in all towns, and all of these gyms are packed with the teenagers. Secondly, young people like to be in the middle of attention. They love to be seen in such trendy places. That is the reason why the gym have huge glass window where all the people exercising can be seen. It's made them becoming at the center of the attention. Lastly, the gym are air conditioned. Nowadays, young people do not like the outdoor activities. It is because when they choose indoor activities, they can go there regardless of the weather. As a conclusion, I strongly agree with my point that youth people will choose bodybuilding in the gym due to the reason I give before.
Say thank you. Say thank you.
Thank you.
Screen test, take 3. Habibah.
Assalamualaikum to everyone. I'm a candidate A. The topic that has given to me is what exercise or sport would appeal to this youth to have future leader. In my opinion, the youth of today are more likely to be attracted to bodybuilding in the gym. It is because we can look at the number of the gym in our country, like celebrity fitness concept that have mushroomed in all towns, and all of these gyms are packed with teenagers. Secondly, young people like to be in the middle of attention. They love to be seen in such trendy places. That is the reason why the gym have huge glass window where all the people exercising can be seen, and it's made them becoming at the center of attention. Furthermore, when they go to the gym, they can meet a group of people who is in the same age, and with them, they can make a relationship at the gym. Lastly, the gym are air conditioned. Nowadays, the young people do not like the outdoor activities because when they choose indoor activities, they can go there regardless of the weather. They can exercise every day whenever they want. As a conclusion, I strongly agree with my point that young people will choose bodybuilding at the gym due to the reason I give before. Thank you.
Screen test, take 1, Teha.
Assalamualaikum to everyone. I'm candidate D. I've given a topic which is the factor that I think will draw more businessmen to our country. Young people in the country today should take an active interest in ensuring that more foreign businessmen set up companies in Malaysia. And I think that more foreign business people will set up in Malaysia if we are hospitable and friendly people. I have 3 reasons that support my points, which is we need to respect others, hospitality, and serve the foreign better. Firstly, we need to be friendly and respect others to make them happy. Everybody wants to be happy, and I believe, in my opinion, if we are happy and contented, our productivity in business will be increased. Moreover, hospitality can make them feel at home since they are far away from their original country. It is great to work with others in a country where the people accept and welcome us as you are. Last but not least, we need to serve them better by treating them like a family. Foreign business people will enjoy being in Malaysia if they feel like a family in Malaysia, and this will promote further business opportunity as they may encourage their peers to come to Malaysia. As a conclusion, I think that the factor will draw more businessmen to our country is by hospitable and friendly people. That's all from me. Thank you.
Screen test, take 1, Aisyah.
Assalamualaikum to the examiner and to all candidates. I am candidate C. Problems that may pose a threat to our country's continued prosperity is a good topic to be discussed. One of the problems that needs to be urgently addressed is the depletion of natural resources. With this, I have come up with several points. First and foremost, depletion of natural resources such as tin and petroleum has indirectly brought about higher costs and less subsidies. These resources are non-renewable, and as such, we are at the mercy of market supply and market prices. We have to pay more for raw products, depending on the fluctuating foreign markets and costs. Furthermore, our economy will suffer and our people will also feel that burden financially. In addition, depleting forests will affect the environment, and by this I mean air quality worsens, thinning of ozone layer, occurrences of landslides, floods, and other natural disasters. Moreover, as the economy suffers, there will be higher unemployment rates, and this worries the citizens of the country. In conclusion, depletion of natural resources needs to be urgently addressed because it has indirectly brought about higher costs and less subsidies, as well as it will affect the environment. I think that is all from me. Thank you and have a nice day.
Screen test, take 1, Hadi.
Assalamualaikum. Today we are talking about the factor that will draw more businessmen to our country. I'm a candidate B. I think that more foreign business people will set up companies in Malaysia if we have skilled and educated workforce. Okay, so the first point is human resource is vital. Even though nowadays people are using modern technology, but they are bound to have human workforce. So human workforce because human workers have feelings and they can reconsider the program according to situation compared to machine. Machine is a robot, so they don't have a feeling for me. And my second point is a skilled and educated local workforce will be an asset because it will more brilliant ideas to be given and they are experts. And my third point is need human training. For human workers, the employees only require minimum training, which is easier for them to apply a job. And my second last point, thanks for additional training in specialized skills, because they have already experts in their company, so they can enhance their skills by sending these workers to training seminar. And my last point is cheaper, more efficient way of running business. If the company use machines, not only the price of the machine are expensive, but the maintenance also expensive too. So they need more human workforce in order to lessen the cost. In conclusion, I do believe if we have skilled and educated workforce, it will develop our country. Yes, also, thank you.
Screen test, take 1, Salihin.
Assalamualaikum and
Okay, screen test, take 1, Salihin.
Assalamualaikum and good evening to all. Today, I want to discuss about what is our greatest success to be proud of as a nation after 55 years independence. From my opinions, economic success has been our greatest success as a nation. There's a few reasons why I choose economic success. Firstly, Malaysia has strong economic growth. In fact, we are one of the best countries in Southeast Asia. It followed by the low of unemployment workers in Malaysia. In addition, we also have strong currency. That means we have a bigger value per unit than any other currency in the world. Not the most highest currency, but still one of the top one. That means that it will lead to strong stock exchange in the economics. Furthermore, our economic agriculture is good due to our country rich with palm oil. For example, our country is the most good exporter in palm oils in Asia. Finally, the people in Malaysia have spending power. That means the price and the services are still affordable in Malaysia. In conclusion, I believe that economic success has been our greatest success after 55 years of independence. Thank you.
Screen test, take 1, Tawfiq.
Assalamualaikum and good evening to everyone. Today I'm going to discuss the topic what has been Malaysia's greatest success in achieve a great deal in 55 years of independence. In my opinion, I believe that racial harmony has been our greatest success in 55 years of independence. Firstly, Malaysia is a country that is known for its freedom in religions. The citizens of Malaysia, such as Malay, Chinese and Indians, has always been living together in the past and a few generations.
Screen test, take 2, Tawfiq.
Assalamualaikum and good evening to everyone. Today I'm going to discuss the topic what has been Malaysia's greatest success in achieve a great deal in 55 years of independence. In my opinion, I strongly believe that racial harmony has been our greatest success in 55 years of independence. Firstly, Malaysia is known for a country that is freedom in religions. The citizens of Malaysia, such as Malay, Chinese and Indians, has always been living together in the past 55 years in peace and harmony. Furthermore, Malaysia is a fully integrated society that has been Malaysia's greatest success in 55 years of independence. For instance, Malaysians celebrate festivals together such as Chinese New Year, Deepavali and Idul Fitri in the spirit of harmony by having open houses and invited all of their neighbors. For my last point, Malaysia has a strong community bond among each other and has been Malaysia's greatest success in 55 years of independence. We, Malaysians, make family trees like no other. Whether we're calling strangers like auntie, uncle, abang, akak, bro, or even macha, This everyone is a family phenomenon is what makes us close and unity. To conclude, I strongly believe that racial harmony, such as freedom in religions, fully integrated of society, and a strong community bond has been Malaysia's greatest success in achieving a great deal in 55 years of independence. Thank you.
Screen test, take 1, Wani.
Action.
Assalamualaikum to everyone, and I am candidate D. Today we will talk about the topic on what problem do this country need to be urgently addressed. In my opinion, the problem of brain drain need to be urgently addressed. Why? Firstly, the best students and graduates are leaving the country to work overseas. They want to earn higher salary because they do not receive salary that fit with their jobs when they work in our own country. By going to overseas, they also get better opportunities, research facilities, job offers, lifestyles, and others. Apart from that, we are also losing a most valuable resources in this individual. The reason why I'm saying that, because they actually are able to contribute much to the growth and development for our nation. This makes them look very important for our country. Last but not least, this problem also caused the government to hire foreigners from other countries. Hiring foreigners might give benefit to our countries, but in the other hand, it also bring harm to the citizen. So, if our own people keep living, we have to take this initiative, which is not very ideal to this country. In the nutshell, the problem of brain drain need to be urgently addressed because the best students are leaving the country. We start lose most valuable resource from these individuals and also cause the government to hire foreigners. So that's all for me. Have a nice day. Thank you.
Screen test, take 2, Wani.
Assalamualaikum to everyone, and I am candidate D. Today we will talk about the topic on what problems do this country needs to be urgently addressed. In my opinion, the problem of brain drain needs to be urgently addressed. Why? Firstly, the best students and graduates from our country are leaving this country to work overseas rather than working in their own country. They want to earn higher salary because they did not receive the salary that fits with their jobs when they are working in their own country. By going to overseas, they also get better opportunities, research facilities, job offers, lifestyle, and others. Apart from that, we are losing a most valuable resource of these individuals, such as their intelligence, brain, and creative idea. The reason why I'm saying that, it is because they actually are able to contribute much to the growth and development of our nation. This makes them look very important for our country. Last but not least, this problem also caused the government to hire foreigners from other countries. Hiring foreigners might give benefit to the country, but on the other hand, it also brings harm to the citizen. So, if our own people keep living, we have to take this initiative, which is actually not very ideal for the country. In a nutshell, the problem of brain drain needs to be urgently addressed because the best students are leaving our country. We start lose most valuable resources of this individual and also cause us to hire foreigners. So that's all for me. Have a nice day. Thank you.